Hi, everyone. And I apologize for us being late. We showed up a little bit late today. Pierre had his show. He just wrapped up and he's a little under the weather. So I had to get him some hot tea prior to us coming on just to kind of nurture his throat there. And we are here. So we had planned to come on last week, but we ended up going to our work gathering and stayed a little longer than we had planned. But we are excited to be here, and hopefully everyone is doing well and everyone is done shopping and just ready to have some nice, relaxing downtime and then just some kind of celebratory events that are going on during this holiday season.
Some people are ready to do some holiday shopping. Someone's already been doing holiday shopping.
I'm done with my shopping.
All right. Well, there you go. That's good. I have a feeling that I might get a fragrance or two in my stocking, but I'm not going to guess and I'm not going to ask.
Maybe.
It'll be a pleasant surprise.
You might. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable here.
All right. So this is Spirits and Scents.
Yes. So what we're going to do, I have a few fragrances that I hauled a few weeks ago. And so I'm going to just kind of dive into those and we'll see if any of you have any questions for us. And he's also going to talk about some of the fragrances that he was enjoying this week. Now, where we live, it's a little warmer than we had expected it to be. It would start off cool in the morning, but then it would get pretty warm in the afternoon. And I say warm between 70s and 80s, which for this time of year here, I think that's pretty warm.
Can't complain about that for sure. I'm definitely a fan of the warm weather. So yeah, it's been bearable. I'll put it that way, bearable.
All right. So why don't you talk about your first one and I will start unwrapping here.
First, I feel like we're going to cheers. This is happy hour.
This is happy hour. And it's so sad that it's like 9:45 and this is my first little beverage. So cheers to
winter break. We're officially on break, by the way.
We are on vacation, so hopefully we can come on a little more frequently.
There you go.
Touch base. Cheers.
It's not quite Christmas yet, but it's never too soon for this Anchor our special ale, which they have a different variety every year. So it's a Christmas beer, but the formula is just a little different every year.
I know that you have been into beers for a very, very long time before it was trendy. And this one here is from San Francisco.
Correct.
Okay.
Anchor Steam is their kind of signature brew, which is all season, any season, but this is their special Christmas one. There's a lot.
It says it's Christmas and Happy New Year. So this is the one that's a special ale that comes out during this time.
That's actually what it's called, our special ale. It's Anchor, but every year the formula is a little different, and so that's why I like getting it. Besides, it's good. Anchor is a good, brew.
Mm-hmm.
So
very nice. So let's see some of those.
All right,
flavorings.
Oh, you're going to talk about the flavors?
Well, I just want to see because a lot of times, this time of year, we like to wear little fragrances that are
hair. Okay, it's got some of those spices, like a little kind of like a nutmeg kind of flavor, some of those spices, and so it hasn't been super cold. You don't want something that's too spicy, but
right.
I did to start the week or this.
Izumiyaki.
You can see the name.
PERFUME Intense. Izumiyaki PERFUME Intense.
L'eau de say PERFUME.
Yeah.
It's a nice big, tall bottle. It's taller than, almost as tall as the drink, actually. It's a lot of cap. No cap. Anyways, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Talk about why you like this one so much.
We'll go ahead and spray it there. So I like it because I like to be able to smell like, the intense. And it says intense. It's not overpowering like it hits you in the face.
Like if you know the original, is Izumiyaki fragrance, it has the same DNA. And obviously when they say intense, it's just a little bit deeper and a little bit heavier in the notes. This one is definitely, I smell spicy, I smell piney, a little woodsy.
There you go.
It is perfect for this time of year. And I like it because it is not too warm, in the sense like it's not too like tobacco-y or smoky.
No.
It can be for, okay, you know what I think of? For family. Hi, my babe. Our babies want to say hello too. Someone's probably getting home.
Mm-hmm.
So no, for this fragrance, I would see someone who is maybe living in a more like a warm climate during the holidays, during the winter months. And when I say that, I'm thinking of like Florida, I'm thinking of California, where they have milder temperatures throughout, and it's very even keel throughout
like
the
there
year.
There is no winter.
Right.
Like I grew up in Miami, and like the winter is not a thing that exists. There's no such thing as winter.
Yeah, when it gets in the 60s, y'all are freaking out. Mm-hmm. But even here, seriously, even here, in where we live here in Texas, I think this is a great fragrance for, daytime. You can transition it. I could see this being like a happy hour, perfect for now, but something more casual, not elegant, not dressy, not formal. But this is more of a casual winter, fall fragrance that you can carry from day to night.
And again, wearing this, it was mainly like for work and just going out, not out. We didn't do anything social during the early part of this week.
Yeah, definitely. We have so many lights and glare, but I don't know if you can see that. Mm-hmm. I think it comes off better once not on our view, but through y'all's view. I think it comes out a little bit better. So for this one, this is Perfume Intense by Izzy Miyake.
And look, we have our first comment, our first view.
Hey, Jeanette. I'm so glad. Sorry we're late. Yes, it is a good one. And it actually works out really well to transition from day to night. And it is office safe. It is one of those fragrances that you will get compliments, smell good, but you're not going to offend people in a meeting or be overpowering when you're gathering with your other coworkers. I love you so much, but you're going to have to wait. We just started.
Mm-hmm. All right, so go ahead and say we're talking about scents of the day, or in this case, scents of the week.
Okay.
These don't go on every day. So that was how I started the week with that one.
Okay, so I started my week with Valentino Donna Born in Roma. This is just an excellent fragrance for year-round. Could be a signature scent for many. Obviously, it can be office safe, but you can transition this tonight as well. What I like about this, it is not too heavy in one particular note. It's very well blended. Shadow, you need to behave. No, she can behave. But this is what I wore to start off our week. Valentino Donna.
Yeah, we talked about that one quite a bit. You must like
Yes, we do. It's actually one of our favorites in the house. I've got a travel size, a mini size, and then, yes, our large size.
I think I wore, I don't remember why I wore this one. I wore Gucci Perfume.
Gucci by Gucci. You always mess up the name.
Well, it says Gucci Perfume. That's what it says in the bottle.
What?
It says Gucci.
Then this is a different one. Gucci Perfume.
That's what it says.
It does say that. Why am I thinking Gucci by Gucci?
I don't know. I didn't mess up the name because it says it on there.
I think I'm thinking of what it's listed on in Fragrantica. Anyway, this is one of my favorites. Why are we arguing already?
This is
Shadow, I love you so much. This is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, people, we're going to bore people. Okay, so talk about why you love that one so much. Why am I at a weird angle here?
I think you're fine. This again is kind of not too strong, but you can tell it's there. I think I wore this one because you had mentioned it, and I wore it because I thought you would like it.
It's one of my all-time favorite fragrances. Like, I just love it. It's just it's, to me, it's a great fragrance that you are going to use for any time of day, but it can be, to me, I like that for date night. I like that for special moments, just because that is one of my favorites. And so I have that connection. I have that connection with you when you wear it. So that's where I lean for that one. But I love it.
Yeah, that's me good all season. And this is kind of a weird in between because it's technically winter, but doesn't feel like winter completely all the time. So it was a good in between.
I think that is a really good in between fragrance for you. And like I said, those of you who are just getting on, we were talking about how our weather here has been a little mild. Like, this is the first time it's actually dropped to where we needed the heater. But then it warms up in the afternoon. So you try to have to find something that's kind of neutral that can transition when it starts to warm up from the morning, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So Jeanette, what did you wear this week? Tell us what you've been doing, what you've been up to. We don't just have to talk about fragrances. Talk about anything y'all want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let us know what you wear today, this week. And then for now,
Perfumes to Marley Harrod.
Yeah, actually, I had that on the tray, and I thought about bringing it up. I didn't wear it this week, but we wore it, and we talked about it last time, right?
Yeah, we talked about it. I think you had it a week ago, and then a couple weeks ago before that. So yeah, definitely one of her favorites for sure.
Yep, it's a good one. Parfums de Marley. Anything Parfums de Marley is good.
Yes, love it. Okay, so I did a recent. Oh, we're not on my haul yet. We'll wait for my haul.
We can do your
No.
haul.
I want to wait. Let's go. First. Let's go. Why? You want to do the haul?
It's your thing.
But I know. But do you want to do the haul first, or talk about what we wore?
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Let's go through the week since we started that, I guess. What did you wear?
Okay. My next one, I wore the Tresor Midnight Rose. This one is new. They all know this one's new to me, and I really enjoy this. This is really nice. It's pleasant. It's just, I don't know, a very nice, not heavy, not in your face. It's very romantic. It's just makes you feel good. To me, it is mood shifting. It's mood lifting. And especially when the skies are gray, I think this is just perfect to kind of pick you up. And the rose in here is beautiful. So it's just, the bottle is pretty, and it makes me just feel it's just very calming and romantic. And that one here is Tresor Midnight Rose. It's nice and juicy. I like it.
Okay. So this, how do you say that?
Quatre.
Very nice.
Quatre.
Quatre by
Boucheron.
Very French. I have to like it. Yeah, I feel like the theme here is just go with those kind of in between, mild, all season types of fragrances, you know, because of the weather. And that's the weird thing is here in South Texas, you don't really know what to expect because it'll go from being like in the 30s to being in the 70s, like within a couple of hours. So, got some more comments here. We're going to throw. Jeanette said this week wore Angel EDT, Mix Bar. You talked about Mix Bar last time, did you?
Yes, Mix Bar. I have bourbon vanilla. Good. Ooh, that's a good one.
Clinique.
I have not tried the Cookie and Kisses. I have not, and I'm a Clinique girl.
I was gonna say you're a Clinique girl. That sounds Cookie and Kisses. I cannot get that.
I know. I need to try that one.
Zara Ebony Woods.
Excellent. I'm telling you, I just want to shop her stash. I want to shop Jeanette's stash because she has beautiful fragrances. Okay, so you're off the hook. I have bourbon vanilla. Why? Probably because that one's most cost effective. Angel EDT, I do not have that. Do not have the cookies. And Zara's fragrances. One of my girlfriend's daughters wears all of the Zara fragrances, and she has told me, Miss Velma, you have to do a video on all the Zara fragrances. And I know they're high quality. She wouldn't wear anything cheap. That family, they don't have to worry about a budget. They really don't. But they're not silly with their money either. And when it's a good product, they're going to jump on it. And she wears it and she says it smells, all of their fragrances smell so beautiful.
Could do a Zara haul.
Yes.
Very good. All right. We got some new views, new comments here.
What is this? A Zumba Queen. What? I am so...
Money Burner is back. Zumba Queen, is that?
Yes.
For you?
Yeah. Okay. So Money Burner. Okay. Money Burner. Kevin, right? This is scary because he makes comments that, like, he knows me personally.
You've done Zumba before. You're not an instructor, but Zumba experience.
What did I just tell you today? I said I'm gonna go get my yoga license because I wanted to do that.
Look,
no, seriously.
It says he's in Cancun right now.
Oh, are you kidding me? I am so jealous. Oh my goodness. Zumba Queen. Seriously? I like my Zumba. I do. And you can tell I haven't done it in a while.
Okay. All right. So for him, sent to the day, Aqua Joe Profundo.
Oh, one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, that is one of my all-time favorites. We have them all. I love them on you. That is an amazing fragrance. That is yummy.
I like the Profundo Lights.
Yes, Profundo Lights happens to be, yes, my favorite. Yes, but oh my gosh, that whole range of flankers.
And then this one I have too, Bleu de Chanel.
Yes, scent of the day. Very nice. Bleu de Chanel. That is yummy. Good evening, Eric. How are you?
Hello. Welcome, Eric.
Is this a little late for y'all or is this right on time? I know some of you are East Coast, some of you are West Coast, and then we have some in Cancun. So,
yeah, apparently in Cancun too. The time zone will be the same as here. I know if you're out in Cancun, it's probably not late for you.
Kevin plays 40 chess. What?
That means he, like, you know, when everyone else is playing checkers, he's playing chess kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. All right. So he's okay. Yes, the little Aram is here. Hope you're well too. Okay, so back to the scents here. Jeanette.
Okay, yes. Okay, so Cookies and Kisses have a similar vibe to Maison Margiela Fireplace. Ooh, nice. We talked about Fireplace. Do we have Fireplace?
I don't think we have it, unless we have those little samples.
No. Which one do you have? I swear you have Fireplace.
Is that the Jazz Club one?
Oh, you have Jazz Club.
Yeah,
You have Jazz Club.
I have Jazz Club.
Fireplace. You need Fireplace.
No. Okay, so that's on the list too.
Oh, you have Jazz Club. I thought I got you Fireplaces also. If y'all can't tell, Pierre's a little under the weather, and he just did a 3-hour live show. So I told him he should be drinking red wine to calm
Nothing our
things
special
down.
ale can't kill.
No, that's not true. It's not going to help your throat. Okay.
Ebony wood is niche quality.
Very nice.
No.
Okay, I don't know ebony wood. Very nice.
The list keeps expanding.
Hope you're well, Velma. Oh, yes. And this is my husband, Pierre. If you don't know him, he's more popular on YouTube.
Wow.
By far.
Channel.
Yes, he is. He has his own channel called Fantasy Endgame, and he is a fantasy sports analyst. And he's a writer and an editor. Yes. And so if you are into fantasy sports, head on over to his channel. He's almost at 29K. They've been doing it for about 1.5 years.
But pretty soon you'll surpass us.
Hopefully.
That's the goal.
Hopefully, I want to retire here soon. Yes, Fantasy Endgame, very good. Thank you so much. Okay, so I don't know. What do y'all want to talk about?
All right. Anybody else?
Yes.
Moose is back. Or Muse. I should say. Scent of the day. What else? Well, are we in your next one?
Let me get your tea. My next one.
Scent of the week.
Yes. Did you already do yours?
Yeah.
You did. You did.
Talk about Kata.
Did we talk about it though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So the next one that I wore this week, I absolutely love. This is Olympia by Paco Rabanne. You can see I put a nice dent in this one. This one to me is just, it's beautiful in every way. To me, it's seductive, it's alluring, it's sexy. It can be playful and flirty as well. Depends on how you carry it. I love this also for nighttime. So out of the shower, I want something to feel, just pretty and romantic and elegant. And I will wear this to bed. So I've worn this quite a bit. This is Olympia by Paco Rabanne.
Paco Rabanne seems to be good. I like the 1 million.
You have a few Paco Rabanne fragrances.
I do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't know. All right. And then I think today, this is what I put, even though it was daytime, I wore La Nuit de l'Homme. Mainly just because it was on my tray. But I think it's nice. I think it was a little, because it was Friday, feeling good that it was Friday. So I wanted something a little more sophisticated.
Sophisticated on a Friday? Because you knew you were leaving work and you were...
Yeah, you're feeling good. You want to smell good?
I like that. It's a little green in the opening. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's a good one. I'm sure y'all have it. And they have, variations of this one as well. This is just the Eau de Toilette. And I would love to have all the variations and flankers in range. Show them where they are.
I see the dogs.
What is going on? Come say hello. Come say hello, speaker. Let's say hello. Oh my goodness.
Oh, hi, big boy.
This is the one that causes trouble. We've shown him before. This is Stone. Stone, say hi to everyone. Say hi. Okay, y'all be quiet. Y'all be quiet. Let's go eat. I'm going to feed him a snack.
Oh, they just had a snack. They just had a snack.
Oh, okay. So let me ask David.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't know about the YSL one, the La Nuit de l'Homme. So I know the name. Is this a fragrance? And I'm asking because I legit don't know. Is this it's a type of fragrance that is only supposed to be worn at night, or can it carry during the day? Because it is a little more, I guess I feel like sophisticated, a little more complex, but I don't know. I just felt like wearing it. Anything planned for Christmas? Good question. Basically what we do is we get together, of course, with family, with her family. Her family lives here. And so we'll go to her parents' house. We have never really hosted Christmas here. Her parents always do. And so her family just all gets together, eating, hanging out, Christmas carols, sort of. We do like singing at the end of the night and gifts. So the usual Christmas Eve tradition. But we don't go out of town or anything. No, and it's still pretty consistent, I'd say, for the 20 years we've been together. I think that our routine there for Christmas night has been pretty much the same. We bring a couple things, but we don't really have to cook a whole lot and do much. So it's pretty nice. We bring a couple things and then everyone gets together and, But what about you guys? That's a good question to ask. Who else has big Christmas plans? And I'm curious, how many fragrances are you getting for Christmas, either for yourself or for others? Or do you expect to receive? Because obviously everyone here is a big frag head right? And then we call it fragrance.
Yes, they are. They are.
Here, babe, you get on. I'll take care of him.
Hold on. I'm taking care of something.
Gotta love dog life. Anyway, so for Christmas plan, y'all leave comments. Let us know. What is it? What is it? In fact, that's the question we should ask. What fragrances do you want for Christmas? So I'm going to put that up. So now you have to answer it once you see it written.
Right, I have to give them something to keep them busy.
There it is. Okay. Answer away. What is it? What do you want for Christmas?
Who wants what for Christmas?
Buddy.
Huh?
Anybody.
What fragrances do you want for Christmas? Oh, okay. Anyone? I already bought my fragrances, I think. Oh, you know what? Well, these aren't Christmas ones, but I have a few here. I picked up a couple that I need to unwrap. I've never smelled them before, and they are new to my collection. So let's let this be like Christmas. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, now it's a good time to do your haul.
Yes. Okay. So the first one I picked up is my Burberry Black. I know it came out a few years ago, but it is new to me, and I've never tried it before. So it was recommended by one of my viewers, and I thought I would give it a try just because the notes seemed interesting. Only thing I'm worried about is the patchouli in this. Hopefully it is leveled just right. Do y'all know this fragrance? Can y'all tell me about this fragrance before I try it? My Burberry Black.
Burberry is usually good.
Yes.
And Janae, you remember she said last time going to Philadelphia to be with family for Christmas?
Yes. Yeah.
And we're going to Philadelphia in
March.
We'll
Yes.
be there in March.
Okay, first impressions. I'm really supposed to do this on a video.
Do it in a video. Pretend to open it.
It's definitely a winter, perfect for this time. Winter, fall fragrance. I don't know. Don't know. My initial response is not like I love it. I don't know. I have to see about this one. It's a little sharp in the opening.
Isn't that great?
It's a little spicy. I definitely smell the patchouli in it, and that's what I was worried about. Okay, so there's, yeah, I definitely knew the patchouli was going to be in there, but there's something else. Maybe the dry down will be better because I do smell like a hint of like a powdery and rose in it. But right now I'm getting just a blast of patchouli, and that worries me a little bit. Right now I don't. It's a little sharp and it's opening. We'll have to see. I put it on here, so we'll see how it is in the dry down.
But again, don't you see a lot of them after you've opened them over time?
Yes, and they do become beautiful. It's true. It's not that I hate it, but it's not like, oh my God, I'm so glad I have that one in my collection. Not yet, but the bottle's gorgeous. I could look at that every day. That's so pretty.
There you go.
That is so pretty, and I love it. Their bottles are always heavy weighted and gorgeous, and it wasn't pricey. It wasn't something that was going to, something that I had to save up for. It was a very good price, but it came highly recommended. So hopefully I'll get it on and see what it's like. What is your initial thought?
Yeah, it is.
It's a little strong, a little sharp.
Yeah, a little sharp, a little, let's say woodsy. Like kind of like.
Yeah. Amber, woodsy. There's a little bit of a sourness to it though. Kind of like my Burberry blush. I know a lot of people don't like that because it's a little sharp and a little sour, I would say. But I like it. I like how that one wears on me. So maybe this one will dry nicely. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. So far, it's I don't know. not too excited about that one. Okay.
Okay, so what do you want? Jeanette answered.
Yes. So Ellis Brooklyn,
Après.
and
Which
Novice.
means after.
Yes. Okay.
Navitas.
Raised Spirits and Chocolate Queen.
I don't know. That Chocolate Queen sounds good.
Yes, definitely. I know. She has the best recommendations and the best need. Like, she just knows.
I know. Every time you see it,
she
like,
knows her
okay,
fragrances.
mark those down.
I always mark them down because she's the expert. I'm just here for the wine. No, I'm kidding. It's been so long since I've been into fragrances, and so I'm just now catching up with everything. There's so many that I've missed over time, So I love that I'm learning about all of these new ones.
But it is fun to have that different experiences and learn the different types and the different,
Well, and like I said, it's something that I had done for years. It's just I've been out of the industry for a while, and so you miss out when you don't. For those of you who know, or don't know, I didn't buy a single fragrance for 17 years. 17 years, I never wore a fragrance. I never bought a fragrance because I worked in the industry, and just like anything else, like when you're in it, it becomes
burnt out.
Yes, and it becomes just kind of, I don't know.
It's not fun anymore.
No, it's not. It's not exciting,
with
and
work.
I see it with work, and it became to where it wasn't any longer right. It was just a job, and it wasn't as fun anymore. And I don't know.
Kind of like when you're a teacher, and then when you go out, if it's after, you don't want to be around kids. You're like, I've been around kids every day.
Okay, let's not bring up work. Okay, let's not bring up work. Okay. So go ahead.
All right, so you go and talk about...
I am opening up a new one. I'm sure you have this one. If anyone has... Yes. Zadig
and Voltaire.
Voltaire. This is her. This is another one that came recommended to me by a different viewer. We'll see if this one is a little more, I guess, in my range of fragrances. Okay, go walk, Shadow, and I'll see you back in a little bit. That's what live TV is all about, right, everyone? Everyday life. You see our babes in the back. Hope our other little sinker doesn't run away. He got out earlier. Okay. Love the bottle. It's very cool. Very modern. Pierre, careful. Don't let him out, please. Okay, so this is her. It's a nice, just a very misty type of atomizer. Okay, now this one is definitely better. I am liking this one. I smell just a nice, opening, watery, lactonic, milky, creamy, vanilla type of vibe. This one is good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so right away, I enjoy this one so much. This is definitely worth the purchase. And I didn't even spend that much on this, but this is a nice, gorgeous fragrance. This one here is a little, it's just creamier. It's not as sharp. I'm telling you, this is blended beautifully. It's creamier. It's vanillic. It has a nice, just kind of, it's just a very creamy, warm, cozy, comforting fragrance, but it's still alluring and sexy at the same time. This is her by Zadig Voltaire. Stone and Luna, y'all are misbehaving so much tonight. It is very sad. They're not going to give me a thumbs up on my live show. You better behave. Or maybe you'll give me a because of the doggies. Anyway, this one is so good. Okay. Recommendations, the ones you get. I feel, oh, you are so sweet. Thank you so much, Jeanette. This one, I'm telling you, this one is really, really good. This is her by Jadis Voltaire. Okay. All right. So another one was something that I just thought was so classy and elegant. And, you know, Van Cleef and Arpels is just something that is timeless and classy. And I just felt like I wanted to try this fragrance. I have no idea what this fragrance smells like, but this is called First by Van Cleef and Arpels. Now, this is a complete blind buy. I had no idea. I was going off of what I read. I was going off of, it's not even the bottle, because I think the bottle is a little cheesy, if you ask me. But I know that Van Cleef and Arpels puts out such good products. Okay, this one is I love this. I don't think I got a tester. Or is it a tester? It must be a tester because it has the notes on the back. I love when the testers do that. Like, it doesn't show anything, obviously, but if I needed something quick and I want to reference the fragrance or the type of fragrance I want to look for, I love that they do this. So on the back of testers, a lot of great companies put the notes here on the back label, of course, to help you market and sell it when you're at the counter or when you're in person at a fragrance shop. But for me, the consumer who is getting ready for my day, and I'm going through my collection and I'm having a certain vibe or a certain feel of what I'm looking for, I love that I can turn to this bottle and just look to see the notes. Now, I may need my glasses for this. Yeah, but let's see what this one is like. So all of the babies are misbehaving. I'm very sad. Y'all are going to have to go into timeout. Okay, so this one is said, and the one note that worries me about this one is the main accord. Well, it's supposed to have aldehydes, okay? And that's the only one that makes me really nervous about this one. And yellow florals aren't always my thing. So yes, it's not necessarily conducive for this time of year. This is probably going to lean more spring. Lots of people think this is more signature scent. So maybe you can wear it. The top is pretty cheap. This is a cheap plastic top.
Yeah.
And that bothers me. Let me go ahead. But at least if it was a tester, at least it came with a cap. I would not buy a tester if it didn't have one. Let's check this one out.
Look.
Let's see.
So, Jeanette is amazing already. She says she has a fur baby named Luna.
Oh, okay. You understand. Okay, Jeanette. Now you and Pierre can be besties because Luna is his favorite.
My favorite.
Okay,
I know you're not supposed
to have favorites.
Okay. She's my favorite.
Yes, Luna's his favorite. He will say it. He will. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I right away. Okay, this is, and I'm not here to. Hopefully, I'm not insulting anyone because I'm a mature woman. I think mature.
You're talking about the fragrance, not about a person.
I think mature. It might be the yellow floral that's throwing me off. But like I said,
floral is not my favorite, and of course,
no,
it's not meant for.
I was hoping I was going to have more of the fruit in this than I would the florals, and so the initial, that's what I was worried about. I was worried about the aldehydes in it, but I do smell a heavy floral up in the very first initial spray, the forefront. Like it is pretty powerful. in the floral aspect of it. I'm hoping that this works like many of our other fragrances where the dry down and what comes out in the base is more apparent. I was thinking that I was going to smell more peach and black currant or,
It shows all that on the notes, but
like I don't smell the raspberry. I don't smell the mandarin. I can smell lily of the valley, ylang ylang, tuberose. Like I can smell those. I would think that, gosh, I was hoping I'd smell. It would be nicer if I would smell more of the orchid, and then the base notes where it's supposed to be musky and with the vanilla. I don't know. We'll have to see what the dry down's like. I'm gonna have to try this. I'm running out of places. I'll try this down here. And check this out. So far, one hit and two. Nah.
I missed this one.
Yes, this one is. Yes, this one is beautiful. Like that one is gorgeous. Like I will definitely wear that.
Bottle. I've never seen a bottle like this either.
Yeah, it's very modern.
Actually, it looks kind of like a vodka bottle.
Well, I was thinking it looks like ice. Like it looks like a sculptured piece of ice. But anyway, okay, so that was Eau de Toilette first, Van Cleef and Arpels. I wonder if the Eau de Parfum is any better. Okay, that was, it was very, very cost effective. I didn't spend a lot on that. So to kind of like, hold on, let me tell Paloma I'm live.
Yeah, so this one looks pretty cool. I can smell it's definitely different from the others. I'm not a floral, type of fragrance lover. That's not my thing. I actually prefer musky, which I guess not a surprise. I think my Burberry Black could be good in time. It was a little sharp at first, but I think it was good. This one's definitely the best out of those three, though. I will agree.
I'll see you in a little bit, okay?
Zadig and Voltaire. Sure, why not?
Okay. So as you can tell, we've had a lot of things going on tonight. Okay, and I apologize, but that's what happens when you're live. You just kind of go with it. Tomorrow, This is our Friday night. Tomorrow we have to be up at 5 a.m. and we'll be in the gym for 2 full days, not working out, unfortunately. But our daughter has a huge volleyball tournament this weekend. And so we will be in the gym. And so she just came back from actually being in the gym, working out, getting ready for her tournament. And, she's very disciplined. And so she said, Mom, I thought you were only live till 10. And I was like, yes, that was what it was supposed to be. That was the plan, but we ran late. And so she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So no, she's a sweetheart. She has her own YouTube channel where we're starting to put up her footage.
She does too now.
Yeah, she has her own channel. So hopefully she gets picked up and signed with the college because she wants to play at the next level. So
yeah, that would be a big weight off.
Yes.
That's also why we're not going for 2 hours like we did last time. We'll probably just do 1 hour tonight.
Yeah, no, we definitely have to be up early and be there for her. So anyway, so all right, so on to the next one. This was and this one I've already opened because I couldn't wait. So those of you who know, I had there was a fragrance recommended to me by one of the girls I work with, and this is say it, babe. Say 24.
I thought you already had this one.
No, this is different.
Oh, okay. So this is Van Katzenberg.
Yes, but this one is the Eau Delicate, and I opened it because I couldn't wait to try it. So I'm gonna, just the juice in the other bottle is definitely more this color, more of a coral, amber looking juice. And this one, you can see it's pretty much almost clear. And this one is so hard to find because, of course, they discontinue all the good ones. And this is supposed to be a beautiful fragrance for spring and summer, or signature scent. It's supposed to be just a great fragrance that you can wear any time of day, any time of year. And so I couldn't wait, and I had to try it, and I'm in love. And
so it's just like a lighter version of the other one?
It is, but there are different. Well, I say yes. Like, you can tell the original DNA of it, but it's different. It's different, but it's Hermes, and Hermes just puts.
Hermes is always good.
Is always good. Like, there's so many different fragrances that we have of theirs of Hermes, but it's beautiful. This one here is floral done right. Oh my goodness. Like, this is a white floral aromatic citrus, but it's light and musky. It has it's hard to explain the white floral in this. It is light, and you always say, you keep using the word creamy, but a lot of the fragrances that I actually enjoy, a lot of the fragrances that I love are that way. There is no rough edges. It is just very smooth, seductive, and this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I love it, and I love both of them. So this one is
pretty bottle too.
Yes. Yes, this is gorgeous. It has this little etching in it, and it's so pretty. So Eau Delicate.
Von Cott
Faubert by Hermes.
No, I have to ask. I was thinking this earlier. So you blind buy, right? You've never smelled them before, and with the fragrance, right? That's what it is. But for you, being visual, and of course, you all have sorry,
seriously,
different bottle types.
Oh my God!
Do you look at the visual of the bottle before you buy, so you know what it's going to look like?
Yes, and there's.
Or do you blind buy, like you haven't seen it?
No. There will actually be beautiful fragrances, and if the bottle's ugly, I won't get it. Or if I get it, I have talked to y'all about this before. Like, there's been a couple of bottles that I have, and I will decant them and put them in a nice, gorgeous bottle, because I can't handle looking at some cheap bottle. And there's a high-end, expensively priced line of fragrance that we all know, and it comes in this, and it men's, women's, both, comes in this cheap bottle with a cheap cap, and I cannot handle that. I can't. Yeah. And I think, how ridiculous of you to put a product out, right? It's supposed to be one of the top selling, highest grossing fragrance, and how dare you put out such a, you have, I don't know.
They have the means to do better, but
exactly, and
it's surprising, yeah. When you look at
it, that they wouldn't want to put their product that smells so good with a bottle that matches that, and instead, to me, it just cheapens the experience. I can't handle it. So this one fragrance I have in my collection, and it is a very delicate, pretty fragrance, feminine. Oh goodness, it's by Max Aria, and who knows what the name is, but it has this stupid plastic floral obnoxious top to it, and yet it has a very simplified little base to it, and I could see putting a different top on it, and it would make me just want to wear that more. So that is just an example of one that I would do that for. But yes, I'm a visual person. So, heavy weighted, high quality bottles like this, gorgeous bottles. Like, even this is very modern. It's not my favorite, but it's worth it to me because of the way it smells. And the way it's described, like, this is the way it looks. It's a milky, it's tonic, it's creamy. So I see that. And another gorgeous, juicy, berry type fragrance. So it matches what you're getting. It does matter to me. I don't know if it matters to anybody else out there the fragrance world, but it does matter to me. No, I don't necessarily think that it makes it smell better, but I wouldn't want it sitting on my counter, just like anything else.
Right. No, that makes sense. I was just wondering if you actually look, like if you make purchase decisions based on the way the bottle looks.
Well, think of what marketer's job is, right? Their marketer's job is to make it alluring visually, right? And to make sure that the name too has a tag or it's catchy and it's going to retain you, whatever it is. So marketing has a lot to do with it. So to me, like the fragrances that you have liked from, oh gosh, what's the line? Has a very plain and simple, boring bottle. And maybe that's why I haven't reached for Zara, although it's a heavy weighted, gorgeous bottle, but it's very simplistic, right? And maybe that's it. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's everything, or a little bit of everything. Of course, that's part of it.
Oh, our friends are so quiet out there. Anyone have anything to say? I'm sorry we're not more interesting. We started late, didn't have as much to drink tonight, have an early super morning, but we did want to touch base with y'all, and y'all mean so much to me. I don't know. What if I pop on every day? Would y'all come and hang out with me? Because I'm on vacation now. I can actually make an appearance and come on
every day, but maybe this week.
Look how sweet. Oh, Jeanette, you're going to be my bestie. Seriously, you are so sweet.
To tell her exactly when we're going to be in Philadelphia and see if she can be there.
Meet us at that time.
Maybe.
Yeah, we can try to do that. I
don't know anything about Philadelphia, so at the very least, she's going to have to
Well, she's nearby, because aren't you in Michigan?
Where to go.
Isn't she in Michigan originally? Like, isn't that where she lives? Jeanette.
That's not really nearby.
I know. That's in the region. It's near the region.
Closer than us.
Yes.
Anyways.
Okay, so
so you got your little mini haul.
Yes, I did a mini haul. What are some fragrances that I want for Christmas?
Your turn.
Oh, there's so many. Oh my goodness.
Top 3.
I can't.
First 3 you can think of.
I told y'all the last time I don't have any of the Kilian's fragrances.
Kilian's?
Yes, and so I would definitely want, I don't know, I'd love to have probably Rolling in Love. And for me, and that's the other thing, for me, the name of something actually draws me in probably just as much as the way it looks, right? Mm-hmm. So you look handsome, but your name Pierre, that drew me in. So just like a fragrance would as well. Yeah.
Sorry, because I think Eric's going to go. Eric says, retired from teaching at 65. Every day is Saturday.
Who retired from teaching?
Eric.
Are you serious? At 65. Well, Eric, I'm going to retire from teaching at 55.
Yeah.
I have two more years to go. I already told him I'm not doing, I love my babies so very much because I teach the littles. I love them so very much. And I love my job as a teacher, but it's the everything else that goes along with it. It's the everything else that goes along with it. If it was just teaching, I could do it forever, but it's not. And I live in Texas, so it's even worse. Yeah, teachers aren't respected or supported in our state, and we could go on.
Yeah. Well, he's saying good night and have a good Christmas. So thank you for joining us.
Well, no, we'll be back before Christmas, Eric. You've got to come back before then. We'll have a more interesting one.
We'll schedule ahead of time.
Yes, we'll definitely have plans to schedule ahead of time, and we'll have something. Maybe we'll put out. We'll do a theme. I want to do a Christmas pajama happy hour. So we can do a hot cocoa, spice hot cocoa, have our favorite Christmas pajamas on, and then we could talk about bedtime fragrances. Strictly bedtime fragrances, things that I like for night. I think so. I think that's what we're going to do on our next one.
Sounds good to me.
And then we can do a New Year's party happy hour, fragrances we would use for entertainment.
Fragrances you want for the new year.
Exactly. We could do that as well. I plan to be here on, okay. Let's see.
Comment here. Does Vilma wear any 80s powerhouse frags like CK Obsession,
Ungaro, Diva, Chanel Coco, EDP, Paloma Picasso. Yeah.
Do you not have Paloma?
I do not have Paloma Picasso. Okay, so the Coco Chanel is a signature scent of one of my besties, and that's her fragrance. So I feel like that is untouchable. And if I would wear it, it would just bring on a different moment for me. Because that is so her. I mean, she dresses, it's just classy the way she is. My other bestie, Paloma Picasso, is her signature scent. And that is just, if I walk anywhere, Claudia, if I walked anywhere and I smelled that, it would totally take me back to my girlfriend Claude. I call her Claude, but she's Claudia Marcoux. And she smells gorgeous, and I love it. It's classy, it's timeless. She still can wear it today, and it is beautiful. Our daughter's name is Paloma, not because of the fragrance, for another reason, but yes, I love the name. Our oldest,
gotta have it. Paloma Picasso.
Yes, and I almost got it the other day. I actually did. I almost got it the other day just to have it in my collection. Right. But yes, I didn't care for Obsession. I didn't care for the women's, and I didn't care for the men's. Now I wonder if now I would go back and revisit and see if I would like it. But I know when I was working at the counter, that was not a favorite of mine. So no, I didn't have that one. Ungaro, I didn't have it either, but I remember selling, Ungaro fragrances. Back in the day, Powerhouse 80s fragrances, I didn't wear the ones that were the most popular, except for Giorgio Beverly Hills, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, that was my.
So you're very familiar with the 80s fragrances, of course, but
yes,
you didn't wear what would be considered the powerhouse.
Right, that is correct. That's a very good question.
Very good question. Yeah.
Nice. I love the name Styx. If they've ever seen him in concert. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else? We have a few more minutes. A few more minutes. Does anyone else have any questions, or do you want to share anything that you'd like for us to know? I still have a little bit of wine. I'm still on my first one, but I know that, it's not going to be a long night. We've got to get him back to good health.
And we have to wake up very early. But we'll be back in a couple of days.
In just a couple of days. I plan to be on just more frequently. I need to record. I still haven't recorded my December tray. Oh my goodness. That is so awful of me. It's the 16th, but we have been crazy busy. It's just been one of those things when you're a mom and dad of 2 and 3 fur babies, and you work full time, and he's got his channel, and then he helps me with my channel. It makes it hard, but I love being here. So I told him, I want to come on. I wonder if people will just join me. What if I do a lattes on lunch break? That was going to be my original channel, lattes on lunch break, because I absolutely love lattes. And, we can just chat about anything.
Yeah, you can try it.
Yeah. So I thought about Saturday afternoon doing a lattes on lunch break or midday. definitely have time during the summers for that. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the new year. Those are some of my plans, is to be on more frequently, and especially during the summer, just to come on live and talk with everyone and do these chats, because it is nice to be able to connect with people across the country, across the, world. Earlier, first on, when I first started my channel, I had people commenting from Africa. I had people commenting from England. It was just so nice. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I will definitely tune in whenever you decide to go live. Yeah, stay-at-home mom. Oh my God.
Stop.
I just want to be Jeanette. Can I just be Jeanette? She has my fragrance collection. She is probably absolutely gorgeous. I can't tell from the little picture that I see of you. But seriously, and she's a stay-at-home mom, and she's got this massive collection. No, seriously, Jeanette, I just had the conversation with him. Okay, because I've already said my age, right? I'm older. I'm ready to put this career past me. And just so people know, I have worked since I was 15 years old. I have worked. It's something that I needed to do to help kind of support. I mean, we weren't poor by any means, but to help support my family in some ways, I did. And I started working at 15, and I haven't stopped. And sometimes I've carried 2 jobs. I worked my way through college, have a master's degree. So I'm very proud of all the work that I've put in, but I'm done. I'm done working. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to go back to the fun things that I love. Fragrances, skincare, beauty products. You should see my makeup collection. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love it. I always say the cosmetic counter was my playground. And I'm a former Clinique girl. So that's where my passion is. I love all of the girly things, And so to be a stay-at-home mom, I just told him today, when can I be a stay-at-home mom? When my babies are in college and there's no babies at home. That's when it's going to happen, Jeanette. When I don't need to be home.
But it'll work out, because then you'll have all sorts of time.
I can be home for the babies. Okay, so the reason why we're facing this direction, we'll have to say. So we've got our dining room behind us. That's our dining room there. So last week we were facing our Christmas tree, and it was absolutely gorgeous. But because we have been working longer hours, our doggies have not been very happy. And, they're free to roam in our house throughout the day. We don't put them in a kennel or anything like that. And little by little, and that's another thing, people are like, oh, it looks like it's half decorated. Well, we can't put ornaments towards the base of the tree because we have some of our doggies, Luna, who likes to eat the ornaments. She will actually eat the ornaments. No, it's Luna, because I saw what she coughed up the other day. So, and then tree branches. So we didn't do that. So then all of a sudden I went to plug in the lights, and they were glitching. And I was like, what is going on? So then the next day, glitching again. So now the whole bottom half, I found all these little bits and pieces of the bulbs that were removed from the strand of lights from my doggies, who were frustrated and so upset. So that's why I haven't restrung. I have Luna, all the boxes.
It's still the best.
I have all the boxes of our new lights that I'm supposed to put up there, but because we, just crazy busy, I haven't. And we have no lights on our tree right now. So next time we'll get them up. We'll be in our PJs. We'll have the fire going.
Right.
We'll have the ambiance. Oh, Luna, yes.
Luna's the best. Yes. I think that's the lesson we've all learned tonight. Luna's the best.
Oh my goodness. And
she's so happy right now. She's turning her bone.
Jeanette loves her Luna. She has an amazing collection. She's a stay-at-home mom. Oh, and so how many kids do you have, Jeanette? And she's still here with us.
Mm-hmm. Just take time to type.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our dogs are all happy now.
Yes, bones. Yes. Well, I tried to keep them busy earlier and they just weren't having it. But
yeah, lesson learned. All right, so
oh, she has 2, like us.
Same as us.
We have 2 girls, so that's all he wanted. He wanted 2 girls. I got my boy with my dog.
That's true.
We have two girl doggies and a boy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right,
but anyway.
All
right.
Also know that a little bit more than a week, I'll have a lot of fragrances to talk about because I'm sure you'll get some for Christmas.
You think? That just gives me permission to get more. That's what you're saying.
You're going to get them anyways.
Oh, okay. A 10-year-old and a 19-year-old, 2 dogs. What is that? And a German Shepherd and a Sphinx cat.
Cockapoo?
No,
Cockapoo.
No, Cavapoo.
Cavapoo? What's a Cavapoo?
Share that with me. That's her doggy. German Shepherd. Oh, love German Shepherds. I'll have to look up what a Cavapoo is.
I don't know.
Oh, so sweet.
Is a cockapoo like a cocker spaniel and a poodle put together?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe she just missed. I don't know. Well, share with us, Jeanette. Let us know. Oh, that's so sweet. 19-year-old and it. Well, okay, so she understands the older one, and then she's got her 10-year-old. Yeah, ours are 17 and 15. Yes. So, anyway.
Well, when we go on live next in a few days, she'll be with us.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll get some other people on here. I know it was a little late tonight, but at least we got on.
Yes. Okay, so kind of just I don't know what's the easiest way to notify everyone. I try to post. I know I post probably a little too late to give an advance notice, and it's hard for us to say exactly when we're going to be on just because we don't live near home. Cavalier King's Charles mix with the poodle. Oh, nice. So sweet. That's beautiful.
Fancy breeds. I had a poodle when I was little. I had a poodle. It's my first dog. Poodles are really smart.
Yes. Very, very nice.
I like poodles.
Yeah. So, so the next time we'll be on will probably be, when do you go? You go live on Monday? I know his schedule changes. Anyway, whatever it's going to be, I will post it. I will post it on my Instagram stories. I will post it here on YouTube, and then hopefully we can get more people to join us. And I'm just going to try and do this more frequently, even if it's just 20 or 30 minutes that we can sit here and chat. I would love to be able to do that because this is just like, my recovery time, right? This is my restoration time. This is my time to kind of rejuvenate and get back into feeling good and not be so stressed and kind of leave all those other stressors behind. So thank you so much for being here, and we will see you back soon. All right. Bye with love. Anything is possible.